All right, bet. All right. Whatever. Pandacast episode 19. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good number, right? That's a good number,
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, what was it? Yeah, 19 was a good year for me when I was 19.
That was a terrible year for me.
I'm sorry.
But
I
I'm
know.
glad I made it. Okay.
You're like, I made it through, man. I made it to the other side. Man, most people around here don't see past 21. Made it
Nah,
past
19 was
21.
cool. I'm just playing. 19 was cool.
Hey, man. It's okay. If it was bad, it was bad. Shit. Every year can't be perfect. 2016, my mom died. Not the best year, but I got married and I had a kid that year too.
That was the year I got broken. So, hey, I understand too.
Yeah. But I do look at that as, I mean, hey, fuck, shit happens. Fuck, shit happens, literally. But how's it going? Episode 19. I'm James. This is Gerrel. Pandacast. You know what's funny? I was watching like the analytics of the YouTube video, and I watched like the last video. It was like, 1 minute and 33 seconds of time is the average watch for this video, and right at that second is when I was like, go to patreon.com/pandemic. So I'm gonna refrain from going through that whole spiel at the beginning of the episode. Maybe like 5-10 minutes in. Maybe
That's hilarious.
maybe increase my.
Like, all right, because I do that sometimes too. Like, oh my god, but not on our podcast, but other
Yeah,
people's stuff. Like, man,
yeah,
I don't want to hear this, bro.
yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
like I think the dude Colin Moriarty's got a good thing where it's like pre-recorded, and it's like the first 30 seconds. So most of the time, the players, you can just hit skip like 30 seconds, and it skips over the little intro speech, so they can miss it if they want to. But he'll be like, go to patreon.com/blah blah 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 and da 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 da, right? And then you can just skip it, and then it goes right into, hey, welcome to the show. It's like a opener, so you can kind of still get that information out right at the beginning, and also give them something that feeds them into the show starting. So I think that is what I'm gonna do.
We should try timestamps too, because you
Yeah,
can do that.
yeah. It's just
Like this topic, that topic. But
God. That means that during the show I'd have to fucking remember it and write it down and record it.
I can literally do it if you want me to, and I'll send it to you whenever the video comes out.
Okay, you can see the time right now, so it says 2:51 for you.
No, like, hopefully it's still the same when you upload it. But I'm saying, like, after it's already released, like, the first seconds, or if you can send it to me unlisted, and I can do it like that
Oh,
if
okay.
you want.
Oh, so I
So,
can send you the link unlisted to the video,
and
and
then
you can
I'll tell
timestamp
you
it.
the timestamps, and then all you gotta do is put them in the description, and it'll be right there.
Yeah, that'd
So
be awesome. That would help out a lot because that seems like the. I noticed. Okay, so when it comes to making videos and TikToks and stuff like that, so there's two things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the act of shooting it
yeah,
and setting everything up, and I've actually my second favorite thing is the editing. Right. My least favorite is trying to come up with the topic, and that's why I
that's
can
my
go in.
favorite part.
Yeah. Well, that's good because I mean that's what helps this show work. Because like every week I have nothing. I'm like, I don't know what I want to talk about, and then you come up with stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's actually pretty good. You know, I'm like, yeah, let's talk about Elon, and that was like the best performing podcast episode so far. Go check it out, YouTube.com/. That's where more people dipped out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that video.
it's like yeah, they're just like, I don't want to. Fuck, dude, I was enjoying the show until you told me to go watch another one of your videos, you bitch. How dare you promote yourself, fucker? And I'm like, maybe it's the cussing, too. Maybe it's the cussing. Like a little kid's like, Mom, this guy's so funny. Ha, 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 ha. Elon Musk buys Twitter. And then I'm like, fuck, go watch another. The mom's like, oh, God, Billy.
Billy. Oh, yeah, I'm
Billy.
coming, Billy.
What was that from?
I forgot, dude. Maybe it was Fairly Odd Parents or something. I don't
Billy.
know.
I'm
Or
coming,
like
Billy.
Shazam or something. I don't know.
Shazam.
Ain't his name Billy or something?
I don't know. I'm coming, Billy.
I don't know. Name what cartoon that is, guys, in the comments or something. Because I
Dude.
believe it was a cartoon.
Oh, my God. Dude, I typed in "I'm Coming Billy" Slaughterhouse 5 1972 comedy video clips by quote. What the hell is this?
Slaughterhouse. What the I
Oh
don't
wait.
even know if that's PG.
Oh, oh, this is a. Oh yeah, check it. She's like, "I'm coming, Billy. I'm coming." That's definitely not it. But I heard about this. There's a website that you can just go in and type any quote, and it'll fucking pull up something from. I'm sorry, ma'am. I know you're upset. Like,
Yeah, incredible.
yeah, I know
Great
that.
line.
That's what I think about. That's what made me think about like that tone of voice. I'm coming, Billy. But I know what you're talking about because I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. That's the sentence I decided to say. Um, but yeah, that's why I think the show works because you come up with the topics and then like we are able to roll into it. And you know me, I got a lot to say,
That's good.
like all the fucking time. Even after the show, Tatiana's like, "You just recorded like a 2 hour episode. It took you like 3 hours, and
Yeah.
you did nothing
My
but
girl's the
talk."
same way.
She's like, "You did nothing but talk. You don't want to shut up now." And I'm like, "Man, the white man, like, because of
The white man. Thank you, Blood Bath and Tree.
but like fucking uh like that yeah, that's all he says. Thank you, bloodbath and tree. But like I'll go downstairs and she's like, "Man, you just talked for like 2 hours. You're like not tired?" And I'm like, "Huh?" Like it's like not even a thought to stop talking. I'm like, "Nah, babe, I
Like
just got warmed
you,
up."
you get hyped after like, yeah, that was a freaking good episode, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Ready to
Like I
start off
didn't
the day.
I didn't even feel that way about the Elon episode, but then it did the best. And I'm like, "Oh." Even though that's a lie, I say, "Man, that was the best episode we ever did."
Yeah.
Every episode.
Yeah.
But no, I do like where things are heading, and it definitely is. Like Tatiana sent me a video. She's like, "Yo, this is how you start a podcast." Da, da, da. And we're literally doing everything the guy said. So it's like it's only a matter of time that we pick up to where we need to be. You know what I mean?
And I love how organic it is. Like, you know, it just like you said, it just flows. We good. So yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep,
awesome.
yep, yep. All right. So what's up? What's been up with you, man? Let's get into our personal
Oh,
lives a bit.
nothing much this week, man. It kind of went by. Like this week went by super fast. Like
Oh yeah.
faster than last week. So I really don't even have nothing that went on. I just feel like I woke up and today's Saturday. It's pretty much.
Well, that would have been nice for me to have that happen. My week at work has been like the longest week of the year. Like
Dang.
I got off after midnight every night this week, and I went in at 1 p.m. And the latest I got off was Tuesday, or was on Wednesday, which was 2:30 in the morning.
Man, heck no.
So that was fun. They're changing our schedules. We come in from 1. The latest they can keep us is 1:30 a.m. And they're changing our schedules back to 11 to 11:30. So uh, that's better. The
Yeah.
latest I'll be getting off is 11:30 every night, unless they're like, "Hey, it's really fucked up. We need help." Then I'm like, "All right, cool, no worries." But that's probably the only thing. Like that's what's causing my week to feel long. And then this weekend, I told the buddy that I normally go work with, I'm like, "Hey, I cannot this weekend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need to sign up for the insurance at work, and the open enrollment ends tomorrow. Like I fucking didn't do it, and it's Saturday. They're not gonna be open tomorrow either. So I'm probably fucked. I'll probably have to wait a whole year.
Dang.
But Memorial Day's coming up. Double time and a half. Or time and a half.
Memorial.
Yeah. No, it's double time and a half.
Mm,
Because we get the
okay.
holiday pay and then work time and a half for the day. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
disgusting.
shout out to
Literally.
James.
Like I'm like, oh, like dying over here. Shout out you, bro.
Like you just like and I'm like shout out to James. Like
You're
about to
like,
pass out.
you're like, that's my dude right there, man, bro. Shit, there's a video I saw on TikTok. It makes me think of, it's like, teenage girls nowadays, and
Yeah.
it showed like the caption was like a regular black guy ordering something at a restaurant, and he's like, "Oh hey yeah, let me get the number two." Like what the fuck? And he like looks to the right, and it's like this white
Yeah.
dude, and you know how they do like where they put like shorts or something on their head to give them long hair. He's like,
Yeah.
he's standing there like it's like teenage white girl. He's like with this like smug ass face, like, and he does like the black power symbol, and he's like, "Go you." Right? It's like shut the
This.
fuck up. Like god damn, that guy is literally just trying to get a number two. Leave him alone. And then and then it goes to the next clip, and he's like again, he's being like the girl, like he goes, I am a woman and I deserve respect, right? And then it cuts
Yeah.
to another clip where he's like twerking. It's like body yada 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 yada
Yeah.
yada. It's like them on yeah. It's like them in real life, or it's like them on social media. It's like two videos before. It was like pretty funny. It
Yeah.
made me think of it. It's like go you.
That's exactly how it be. I demand respect. And they like throwing their butt in the circle. Like,
Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a
hey,
circle. Hey man, you
hey,
can throw that ass in a circle for me real quick.
make that thing clap, make it slap.
What is that? Oh man. Uh, damn, I was trying to think of it. It's like, what is she? Fuck, I can't think of what she says now. Drip down inside of me, wobble me, swaddle me, drip down inside, whatever. It's like, yeah, wop. I was like, wop, like as if Tatiana was gonna come in, like, who's wop you talking about? Like nobody's, babe. I was talking about yours. She's like, why are you talking about my wop?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I was just saying that women are ridiculous nowadays. But no, nothing's really been up, man. Again, this is gonna be like a bull. If you're watching or listening, this is gonna be a very just bullshit episode. Okay, this is gonna be the worst episode we ever did because we're just talking about nothing. All right.
I mean, we go talk about the strange stuff too.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I got you. Yeah, actually. Oh yeah. How was that? Um,
Like,
if you
no
had to,
spoilers, guys.
no spoilers. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. If you had to say like predictions that we had, were we like way off or we were pretty straight?
The predictions we was way off, dude.
Okay.
We was completely off.
Okay, great. Did it live up to your expectation, your hype?
Not the hype. I feel like this movie is great, and a lot of people will enjoy this movie. But my expectations, considering what if No Way Home, and I thought it was going to be freaking like oh my gosh, it's better than Endgame. But to me, it was not better than Endgame. But it was freaking great. It was good. It was great. It was dark. Like if y'all like that dark
Hmm.
stuff, hey, it's dark. I would say that like in
What dark
dark
stuff you
meaning
talking about?
like uh
Never mind. That was a stupid.
I'm thinking
You're like, like your phone screen when you turn it off, like that dark. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
actually yeah, it's like that. It's like dark. Like as
Oh,
far
really?
as if you want to talk about like serious, that dark and like magic type dark, I'll say it like that. Like it's
Okay.
dark, dude. So like think about how me it was. Like I can see why this movie got banned in Egypt because I was like I was uncomfortable for a little bit, but it was good. I was like, oh shoot, like
Hmm.
they really went there type stuff. But it was good overall.
Oh, wow.
I would say I would watch it again. I would buy it, but I'm not watching this like before I go to sleep. I'll tell you that.
Wow, really?
Yes, I'll say it like that. Yeah.
Like they went, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me put
Damn.
this on me. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm not about to. No, I'll watch Endgame or any other Marvel movie but this one. I'll watch the first Doctor Strange before I go to sleep, but before this, for sure.
Damn, this is the first time Wanda's back in it since WandaVision, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
unless you count What If
But
or
yeah,
whatever. But yeah,
oh yeah, true. But that's kind of like a recounting of the stories that have already been told in a different way. With WandaVision, it's like the continuation of our actual cinematic universe.
yeah.
I'm kind of
WandaVision,
curious where
I still
Loki
believe it was
is.
great.
Kind of curious where Loki is. You know, he's like in another fucking reality. Spoiler
Yeah,
alert for Loki. And then, but yeah, as far okay, so our predictions were way off, which means that is kind of. I'm glad that it had a different kind of extreme. You know, instead of it being like No Way Home-ish or really heavily going into the multiverse where it's like, oh, anything's possible. Like fucking Hugh Jackman's Logan is in this fucking movie. Like where we're thinking some crazy shit like that. But I'm glad it still had a decent, maybe like big climax or big plot point that's like, oh
Yeah.
wow,
Like
gives you kind
the
of like that.
whole
Oh shit.
movie is good. Like I'm trying to tell you, like it's good. Like it was interesting all the way through. Everybody, in the theater there was some hype moments. Um, but as far as like everybody's like, oh shoot, like I can't really explain it, but I'll let you know. Expectations is not all the way up there through the roof like I thought it was. People from seeing No Way
Okay,
Home was like, oh shoot, now this movie is gonna
it's gonna
be
be
like the
huge.
best thing ever. Like it's gonna be huge. I feel like they pulled back a little bit, and I actually
Mm.
heard some stuff was cut out. So I think that was stupid. From what I hear was cut out. That was dumb if they cut that out. I'm not gonna say who it was or what it was, but if they cut that
Okay,
out on purpose after it was already finally made, that was stupid. Unless they come out with some director's
yeah,
cut, I still think if they would have just put it out there and was like, "Oh, here we go," let everybody see what's going on, it would have been better.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, it's like a decision from the studio, like at the last minute. I guess if they cut like a character out totally, then it could
Yeah,
be
like that.
some type of okay going forward. Maybe there's some contractual disputes and things like that, or licensees were about to run out, or whatever it could be. That most likely that was kind of more like a bureaucracy decision instead of a creative endeavor decision. That's what it
And I
sounds like.
did feel
Because
like this
like
movie. Well, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. If it was 3 hours like in game, I think everybody that whatever that was going on, it would have been better. Like I still felt I left this movie feeling like I needed more. I'll say it like that.
wow, okay, well at least that's good.
Yeah, yeah,
It didn't overstay its welcome. Which is kind of annoying.
yeah.
Um, I, just to get a clarification, what is your favorite Marvel movie of all time? Like all the ones that like came out, and then
Like
I got a
including like
secondary
X-Men and
question.
everything, like just ever
Cinematic universe.
cinematic universe. Ew. That's it's gonna be between Endgame and No Way Home. Like it's
In
tough to decipher between them, but yeah.
uh-huh.
Mm. Because they both gave me that same feeling, but as far as like every single emotion, I would have to go Endgame. But No Way Home like made me like my childhood happy. It's like thank God, you know what I'm saying? Like it's two different
Yeah,
feelings, man.
it's
But
like
I have to say Endgame.
they
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man,
Now and then
yeah.
as for obviously, if Endgame is your number one of all time, then obviously you like Endgame better than Infinity War.
Ooh, Infinity War was great.
Infinity War,
I
I like
feel
is my favorite one. That's like the better one of the two. Like when it comes to the Avengers movies, like out of the four Avengers movies, Infinity War is the best one. And when it comes out to my opinion about all of the movies, um, I really like Ragnarok, and I'm very excited for Love and Thunder. Because I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, we back to Thor, baby. Because we back to ripped Thor. Dude, when he was doing like
He's
this
like,
and he had a hat on,
yeah.
dude, I thought for a second it was a MAGA hat because it was like a red hat, wasn't it?
Oh
Dude, I
my
thought it was
god.
a fucking Make America. For like a split second, I was like, MAGA, what the fuck? I was like, damn, Thor getting political. I thought you were like
Ugh.
unaffiliated. Like, what do you give a fuck about American politics for?
Like from a whole
He's like,
like
I'm
different
just defending
like.
Earthbound. Yeah, but he's like doing this giant chains. But like, Love and Thunder seems like it's gonna be cool because Ragnarok is like top up there for me with the movies, and then when it comes to Avengers, Infinity War is the best. Like I felt like that one had the better pacing than Endgame. A lot less like holes that could be poked
Yeah,
into it,
I see what you mean.
and I felt like it was funnier. I felt like the story was cooler. Just in my opinion, like obviously, I don't give
Yeah, I
a
feel
fuck.
like Infinity War,
I
like
liked
if
Infinity War.
nobody knew anything about the MCU, Infinity War would be probably the best one. Like even though
Yeah,
you already know what's going on, but I feel like a first person watching and that was their first movie, they'd be like, "Oh, shoot, this is awesome." But Endgame was more like a storytelling. I love the storytelling in that
yeah,
movie, and that's so it's like a
yeah,
build up. Okay, this what happened. Everybody that seen these movies, like literally in Endgame, it was something from every single movie that like led up to what's going on. So,
Right.
so Infinity War, which is like right jumping in, like literally right in the first scene, is like something's going down.
Do, ba ba ba. You're like, what? Who are
Yeah.
all these dead people?
So yeah.
Heimdall.
So top five, I have to
No,
say top
Infinity.
five because if any game got to be like up there to me, like any game
Mm,
has to be one. I guess Infinity War next, and then No Way Home. But No Way Home is so good, man. No Way Home is great.
yeah. Now, is it good because of the movie's good, or is it good because of like the nostalgia, like bump?
Everything, like they made it where it's like it's old but it's new. Like um, that's how I felt about when I told y'all to go watch the Mighty Duck show on
Uh
Disney Plus. It's so
huh.
modern, but it feels so old. Like they
It feels like
modernized,
nostalgia.
like nostalgia. Yeah, they made it
Modernized
where it
nostalgia.
works. It works. They made that movie good. Like and how they did that movie. That's why I expected Multiverse of Madness to be like, oh my gosh, if they did this in No Way Home, they can just go crazy in Multiverse of Madness because that's like literally the name of the movie, Multiverse of Madness. Like it's supposed to be complete madness, and it was. But if they did it in No Way Home, I just expect them more. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. And then when it comes down to it, um, they probably don't want to blow their whole load. Like they want to. I know it sounds funny, but like they probably don't want to just be like, "Oh, multiverse of madness!" Like everybody's in it,
Yeah,
especially when there's like they have to realize or see that a lot of people have fallen off at MCU. Like
yeah,
obviously, No Way Home did huge because of the fact that everybody wanted to see the reasoning. Everybody wanted to go see the movie. Um, but I don't know, when it comes down to it, it's like everything else that's been coming out, like the Hawkeye show and shit. It's
I liked it.
like only like the fans are watching it, but like it's not something that's like mainstream. Like when a Marvel
Yeah,
movie came out, everybody fucking went to go see it. You know, it just
yeah,
doesn't seem as mainstream as it once was. You know, like
yeah.
during the initial build up to Endgame. You know, I think really what needs to happen and what they're doing is cool, and maybe they're building up slowly the next thing. I don't know if like
I know what the next
in
thing
credit
is,
scenes have been. Oh yeah,
but I can't say it. Yeah.
but I don't know if in right. I don't know if in credit scenes have been building up the next big thing, like at the end of the like movies. I can't even remember which ones, but it's like you see the Gauntlet, you see Thanos, like, "Oh, I have to do it myself," you know, shit like that.
Hmm.
And then it's like building up to Thanos coming, and then it's like Infinity War Endgame happens where you're like, "Holy shit, this dude's a badass." And
Yeah.
then when it comes to this, they haven't, I don't think, really set up the big next big bad. You know, like the big villain
Uh,
that's going to be
well,
carrying the cinematic universe for the next 10 years, or do they in this movie?
in a way. So like
In a
it's
way,
yeah. Like if you don't know, like I had to really like when I watch movies, I look at the breakdown, and be like, who the heck is this person? Who's that person? And I believe they're setting up something very huge. I'll say that like that. So it's exciting. I'm trying to say it's a great movie. It's exciting, but it's like, who the heck was that? Oh, that's who that is. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
yeah. The person, like, when it comes down to it, when I'm everything that I've watched after Endgame, the only person that I'm extremely interested in seeing is the guy in the last episode of Loki.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
I know. Yeah,
I'm like, dude, the last episode, like, there's a couple episodes in Loki where I'm just like, whatever, dude. But then, like,
yeah.
the last episode,
Scared the freak out of me.
that, dude, it scared you. I was just like, I was so
Yeah.
hyped. I was like, that is the fucking coolest thing ever because of like the way they showed it, and it's just like Loki's in
Yeah.
another dimension or another fucking like he's in a place that's familiar to him, and he's like, what's his name? Mobius, the fucking Owen Wilson's
Yeah.
character, Mobius.
Mobius.
Morbius
Yeah.
is the fucking Jared Leto thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mobius is Owen Wilson in the Loki show, and he's like Mobius, like what's going on? And he's like, how do you know my name? And you're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, you literally been talking to
Yeah.
me this whole goddamn show. Now you don't know who I am. And he looks up and he's like in a different, like, alternate reality. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, the motherfucker wasn't lying. And that speech at the end of Loki was like, I was like, damn, this is a really fucking great character. I'm like, this is a
Yeah.
fucking great character. I just love, like,
Yeah.
dude, you're all powerful, right?
Yeah.
You're like the keeper of the sacred timeline, and you feel like every decision you're making, you know all, you see all. You're like akin to a god almost, with like that power, like all seeing throughout time, history, everything.
Yeah.
And it's just like that is an interesting character to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. That character is really cool. That last episode, I believe, was the best episode of the show to me
yeah, in my opinion, yeah.
because that show was good. Because I told you the first 4 or 5 episodes, it seemed like it was just cliffhangers, like just like they was building up. Oh shoot, let me see what's next. Let me see what's next. But that episode like was good all the way through, and I'm like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
what the heck is about to happen?
I had some cool fight scenes, like some big like action moments, and then it was just like that speech. I was like, dude, the whole time he's talking, I'm
Yeah,
like captivated by him. And the thing that I like about that is like those all powerful, like all knowing like beings in like shows and stuff like that. When they act serious, I'm like, well, dude, how? Like, how
yeah,
could you be in this? Like, that's why I always like, okay, if you're talking like religious, like blasphemy, like talking badly or poorly or using God's name in vain, stuff like that, right?
yeah,
Um, I always think about it. I'm like, dude, you can. I was like, I understand that I'm not akin or knowledgeable 100%, but I go, man, if God made us, I'm saying if for the people that don't believe, God made us, right? He
yeah,
gave us a sense of humor. He has to
yeah.
have a sense of humor. He has to understand that deep in your heart, you know you're joking. Like, I feel like you can even make jokes about God, and he would even find it funny.
He will find it
Like
funny.
he would find it funny. Like it makes me think of Bruce Almighty, where he's like, "Smite me, you almighty smiter," right? And Morgan Freeman, who's playing God, goes, I'm not one for blasphemy, but I have to admit that one made me laugh. I'm like,
Yeah,
that is God, dude.
yeah.
Like Morgan Freeman is God. No, like it's like the best person to play God. Um, but like fucking that's what I mean. So it's like with this guy, if it is who I think it is, like people I don't know, like what was his name? I can't fucking remember. But
You want me to say it?
basically yeah, if you haven't seen Loki on Disney Plus, I mean fucking grow up, dude. That shit came out like 2 years ago.
His name is Kane. Kane the
Kane.
Conqueror.
So he is
Uh,
Kane the
yeah,
Conqueror.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, good. So Kane the Conqueror is fucking dope, right? I'm like in love. I love that character now. I'm like, oh, that like that just from that speech. I'm like, damn, that's fucking terrifying. Like,
yeah,
but I like that. Okay, because you play something like Assassin's Creed, like the people like those sentient beings that create the apples of Eden, right? You talk to them and they're like, Desmond Miles, you're the one that's chosen to save us from this thing. You collect the apple of Eden and destroy evil. And you're like, dude, why are you so serious, bro? Aren't you like all knowing? Come on. Like,
You sound like
I felt like,
the lady from Doctor Strange. I forget Matilda or something,
aren't
whatever
you
her
like all
name
knowing?
is. The
Oh, the bald
the
lady?
wise one, or yeah, the wise wisdom,
Yeah,
or something, yeah,
the wisdom, the wise.
the wise one or something.
Yeah, whatever it is. But it's like, dude, like if you're that all knowing and you can like, dude, if you can see the what's coming, like nothing is a surprise, So you can't. I feel you should ever have like a serious or negative emotion about it. You're like, this is what's gonna happen, and this is gonna be the result. It's like in Endgame when she's like, well, why did fucking Steve give the stone away? Not Steve. Yeah,
Yeah.
Steven. When I said Steve, I was like, Steve Rogers? No. But he's like, why did
Steve-
Strange give the stone away? And then the wise one's like, oh, he gave it away willingly. Okay. Like she just understood. Like,
yeah,
cool.
but he's better than all
But
of us type
Kane,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah. But Kane, like, I liked his playfulness and his like
yeah,
joke, like he would joke around. He'd be playful. He'd be like, "Ooh, yeah, hey, I'm over here
Yeah.
now." Ah, like he'd be fucking around in the office, and it's like, dude, that's what I expect from like an all-knowing being for some reason. Like I don't expect this like serious stoic person because it's like that doesn't even make sense. Like why would you be? Your life, if you're eternal, your life must suck if that's true.
That's
You know?
another reason why you'll probably like the rest of the What If episodes.
Okay. Is Kane
Yeah.
in there? If you say yes, I'll watch him.
Well, obviously, I don't think he's not, but you will like another character, bro. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is it
Like
Thanos
I'm
number
trying to
two?
tell
No.
you, is builds up, man. I'm trying to tell you, like the episode is called it's like individual, and then it's like, oh shoot, we need to do something about this. So you'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
know I need to give it a shot, and I know I've been lazy about it, but and I still need to see No Way Home too.
yeah,
But
and
hey,
you'll see what I'm
dude.
talking about. No Way Home for sure. I still
Okay.
think, even though you don't like Tom Holland, this movie is his best performance, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dude, I just don't understand what. Oh, there's this funny video I got. I don't know what it is. Like every time you mention Tom Holland, I'm like, fuck that guy. But like, there's this funny video that Tatiana sent me of like it's like an African dude like in a Spider-Man costume like dancing at a wedding, and
Oh my goodness.
it's funny. It's like Zendaya, my husband is out there saving the world right now. Meanwhile, Tom Holland. So shout out at Cruise247. So at CRUISEEEE 247 on TikTok, who shared this video. Dude, look at this shit. It's so funny.
Oh my god. Man, getting down.
Dude, it's like so funny. It's like, and dude, people in the comments are so funny. They're like, this Tom Tom Hollandia. And then it's like, he
Hallelujah.
sure knows how to make it move. Talking about his ass. And then it's like, Spider Man is now a choreographer. And they're like, he ain't saving the world, he's saving the wedding. Because like everybody else is being dumb in the back. And so someone goes, this looks like something Tom Holland would do. Like actually just go out there and dance. Because he was on the lip sync battle and he's doing
Yeah.
the like umbrella, like dancing in the rain and shit. So it's like pretty funny. But I feel like I'm not like a big fan of Tom Holland's acting. Let me just put it that way because him on like interview shows where he's like telling stories and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, he's funny. Like I don't have a problem with him personally, but it's just like I'm not like a big fan of him as an actor. Like his movies, I'm like, okay. Tom Holland isn't a selling point for me.
Like he's awesome, dude. As a man that
I
grew up in different Spider-Man eras, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like as far as emotional scenes,
hmm
Toby didn't. I mean, he had some. We laughed. I think everybody in theater laughed in Spider-Man 3
when he's
when he was
crying.
crying.
Yeah,
Yes, everybody laughed.
yeah.
Uh,
He didn't really convey that.
I guess when if you saw Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Uh huh.
I don't think I laughed at all because I was like, everybody was like, "What the freak?"
At that
But
moment, that big
every time
moment.
something was said, Tom Holland, I was like, he made me like basically start crying. Every time Tom
Yeah.
Holland was said, he made me cry, or at least tear up. So
It's because he's so innocent looking. You're like, somebody's hurting my innocent baby. Not
he's
Tommy.
good, man. I'm trying to tell you, this is the
Yeah.
best performance. Everybody know what I'm talking about. That scene already. He's so good, man. He's good at the emotional part. As far as like you said, the wacky stuff and whatever you mean, he's good to me. His Spider Man is good. I feel like it's the best of both worlds between Toby and Andrew,
Okay.
in my opinion. Um, but he doesn't seem like a too geeky like how Toby was.
Uh huh.
But he fits like the modern day, you know, geek, I guess if you want to call it. But
Yeah.
he gets the girl or whatever. So
Hey, get a black girl too. Zendaya's black or is she mixed
I
or
think she's
multicultural?
mixed, dude. She got to be
Oh
multicultural
lo
because some
lo
days
lo lo lo.
she
Yeah,
looks
I know.
like Jennifer Lopez, then she'll look like Jessica Alba, then she'll look like herself, and then she can look like any race. To be honest, she can go from black
Jesus Christ.
to looking mixed to looking Hispanic. just like that.
Oh yeah, see, she's white, dude.
She's white, white. What?
Yeah,
No way,
dude.
dude.
Her father is African American with roots in Arkansas.
What the heck?
Her mother has German and Scottish ancestry. I mean, she
That
mixed.
explains a
All
lot.
right. Scottish. That's why she's like tall and slender. She's like, yeah.
That's why she went for Tom Holland.
Yeah. Because someone was like, where is Zendaya? Where's Zendaya? And that other girl trying to like wrap her arm around him, and he's just like, what? Can't let Zendaya see me. Shit, bro.
Hey,
Zendaya was born in '96.
there's a scene, No Way Home in the beginning where I'm like, hey, like I looked at my girl the same way too, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it.
God damn. Oh wow, she was born September 1st, 1996. Is an American actress and singer. She's received various categories, whatever. Her full name is Zendaya Marie, Maree, Stormer Coleman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's one of my celebrity crushes. She's
Yeah.
cool. She's 1 year younger than me, so
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm not like, Zendaya doesn't do it for me. Because
I
I
mean,
think,
she's not like, oh my gosh, but I think she's cute as freak, and I like how, like I said, she can look like pretty much any race. That's what I like about it. She can change it up, but she looks good.
yeah. Dude, this is bullshit.
What?
Like, the Squadcast, it's like you have 10 minutes of recording time remaining for this month. We've recorded for 36 minutes. I literally bought an hour right before we started recording. I got an hour of recording time, and it's like, so you mean to tell me at 47 minutes it's going to cut off? So where's my fucking 13 minutes, y'all? Where my 13 minutes at, beach? What the fuck, beach? It's because we had those long episodes. I don't think this was going to be as long, but yeah, it's like we had like 2.5 hour episodes this month. So it was just kind of, we over exceeded our recording time, but it's not the first time we've done that. So, but yeah, no, Zendaya doesn't really do it for me as far as like just like celebrity crush or like
You don't
attractiveness.
like Tom? Where's it?
Nah,
He doesn't like him. I love him, man. Hey, shout out to Tom. Shout out to Zendaya, man. Good stuff to them. Like I said, his best performance was in No Way Home. Zendaya, I've been watching her since Shake It Up and Casey Undercover. So, hey, it's all good.
dude, I didn't even know she was on Disney Channel. Fucking Tatiana told me that. I was like, who the fuck? She was like, oh my god, Zendaya's in this movie, and I'm like, who the fuck is Zendaya? Like, I did not watch a damn thing with her in it before The Greatest Showman.
I ain't even see that.
The
That's
Greatest Showman is
hilarious.
good. The Greatest Showman is good. Like, that's Hugh Jackman, and there's a lot of all the songs in that show or that movie are great. Like literally everyone. You should check it out. And it's funny because Zac Efron is shorter than her too, and they're
Oh,
like kind of
yes.
together in the. It should be like in them white boys, bro. Should be like in them white boys. Um, so you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, tell you there's
It's
a
like,
chance.
yeah, it's like more like 1 out of 1,000,000. Like she's saying it like I'll never be with you, and he's like, so you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah. Jim Carrey is so funny. But yeah, shout out Dumb and Dumber. If you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing with your life? People are probably saying the same thing about What If and me. They're like, you ain't seen What If? What the fuck are you doing like with your life? But no, man.
So yeah, guys.
I don't know.
Go see the movie, like I said, and there are surprises. So don't think that it's not, but it's not as many or as wild as I thought. But if y'all like that dark stuff, y'all can go watch it. If y'all seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier and
Uh
y'all
huh.
liked a certain episode, you would like this episode. You would like this movie. I'll
Mm.
say it like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I didn't have a job so I could just like run through the entire.
No, no, it's
You're like,
that.
you're like, man, I'm quitting, bitch. No, but I'm saying like I wish like. Let me not even say that. But it's one of
Yeah.
those like my Fairly Godparents would just be like, "Bing, poor. I'm like, God, I wish I had my job back. There we go. Um, with added benefits. But no, what was I gonna say? So with that, it's like I would like to genuinely be able to sit down and just dedicate time because I know, and I'm gonna have to binge the episodes because if I leave it up to watching little by little, I'm gonna never get through with it. Because like TV shows again, is not my thing. Like I'd much rather watch a movie than a TV show. You know,
But they make them
like
like
if you,
movies, which is good. To me,
yeah, I
they
know,
seem
but it's
like
like,
all
God
movies.
damn, dude. I'm not trying to watch like an 8 hour movie with like 10 episodes, 40, 30 minutes each. Like
Just
I'm not
think
trying to
about it,
see that.
dude. I watched all of
I'm
these
not trying to
shows
see
a
that.
week after each other. Like that's nuts. It was.
Yeah.
I love it because it gave me hype. It was like, oh shoot, we gotta wait till next week. We gotta wait till next week. I've seen all the shows. Like Moon Knight just ended what last week or the week before that. And at first I didn't like it, but
Uh-huh.
then I was like, oh shoot, this is good. So yeah,
Dude, everything is like, nah. Like it's like the whole series is 6 episodes. You're like, man, the first 5 episodes suck, but that last one though, it's like, god
that's
damn,
how it
like I
is.
gotta
Yeah.
sit through 5 suck
Ma-
ass episodes. That's what I mean. Like it's if they suck or if they're just like building up cliffhangers, leaving you. That's like my least favorite part about shows. Like the cliffhangers, like eke you on to the fucking next one. Now it's a little different if it's like a movie that says something like "to be continued," like the end of Matrix 2, where they're like "to be continued," and then the next movie literally came out later that year or the beginning of the next year or something like that. Then it's like, oh okay, dude, this is like I was talking about this with that when we were talking about movies with that person at work. I was like, dude, one of my favorite movies is Avatar, like with the blue people, like. I really enjoy that movie. And everybody's like, it's just Pocahontas. And I'm like, and Pocahontas is a good movie, so shut the fuck up. Like, that's like not, saying it's like Pocahontas isn't saying anything. Um, but it came out in 2009. They just released the trailer for the second one in 2022.
yeah.
It's been 13 years, and I'm like eagerly waiting the second one.
Yeah.
And that's a movie that I'll go see in theater. Like, I'm going to go fucking IMAX experience to see that because I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But I can't even watch a 30-minute episode of fucking What If because I'm like,
It's good. Like, I'm trying to tell you, you
cliffhanger.
have to watch it, dude. Like you
I
gotta watch
know
it.
it's
Like,
good, but
and what's crazy
that's the
about
thing.
you,
It's like
you get
I'm
to
not
watch it back
denying
to
it.
back. You get to watch it back to back. I had to wait every single time.
Like, but that's the thing. That's what's funny about it. Oh, I think my package might be getting here. Let me see, because there's
Because a
a
movie is
UPS
like
thing.
2 hours, dude. These episodes like 35
Yeah, I
minutes.
know. Yeah, I know. But the thing about it is like, I like that. Arriving today. Oh, out for delivery. Well, there's a truck outside, so maybe that's the package. That'd be cool. But I like that. I'd much rather have like the beginning, middle, and end, conflict, climax, resolution in a short 2 hour experience. Like to me, that's like okay. So when I'm watching or whenever I'm looking at videos on how to edit better, they always say like it shouldn't be, oh, what more cool thing can I put in the video? That's not what the mindset is. They talk about like the people that do like get like millions of views and stuff. They're like the mindset to have is what unimportant information can I cut out? Right?
Yeah.
That's the mindset. Like you want to cut it down to most premium, like every moment of the video is excellent, right? When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's how I feel about movies and TV shows. Like, I don't, and I say this all the time, and this is the example I give. When I'm watching a TV show, I don't need a fucking episode on, okay, the main character's Bob, and he goes to the pub, and the fucking bartender's name is Jack. I don't
Yeah.
need a 30-minute episode on Jack's backstory. I don't give a fuck about the bar owner at
Yeah.
all. It's not important. It's like literally you're making that episode. Like, I'll give you an example. In the show High Fidelity, it came out on Hulu. Rob is the main character, played by what's her name, Zoe Kravitz, I think. And here, let me add another hour. And played by Zoe Kravitz. And the show is good. Like it follows her. Follows her like kind of dysfunction. She's a little bit of an alcoholic. She's selfish, stuff like that. And she has this friend that she used to date, this white dude who's now gay, because they have to put a gay character and everything. Um, Basically, they had like a whole episode. Like he's like not even that important. Like in most of the episodes, like he's there for like 5 minutes of the whole like 30-40 minute episode. Like each
Yeah.
time, like he just works at the record store that she is, and whenever she's talking about things that are going on, like they're friends. Like it's like her friend, right? But the thing is, there's two people that work at the record store. There's like the gay white dude, and there's another black girl. That there's a episode where they all three walk out. They hug
Mhm.
each other. They're like, "All right, catch you later," right? And then it follows the main character Rob on from that moment. Then the next episode starts at that moment where they're parting ways, and it follows the gay white dude.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole episode about his life and his boyfriend and this and that going to a nightclub. And we're watching, we're like, I don't give a shit about any of this. Like, why are you trying to make me care about this character? Like, we don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. And then I go, this is obviously like an agenda push, like trying to give gay people representation, right? And whatever.
Yeah.
If you felt like that was what it was, most likely maybe that's what it was. And I go, watch, the next episode will not be a starting at that point following the black chick, the other chick. I go,
Yeah.
watch, they won't do that.
Yeah.
The next episode went right back to Rob. It was like literally like Rob, 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 her life, this gay character, Rob, 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 and then the show's over. And it's following her story the whole time. But it was like one random episode had to be about the bartender named Steve. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit about this guy. Like, I want to follow Rob, the fucking main character of the show.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like it. And I know people are probably like, oh, well, what the fuck? What the fuck? You probably didn't like it because it was a gay character. No, no, no. It's because the show isn't set up as an ensemble main character.
Yeah.
The show centers around this one person. And then you're showing me like a random ass story about somebody else. I don't care. It's not like something like How I Met Your Mother or Friends or name
Saved by
literally
the
any other
Bell.
show. Saved by the Bell, yeah, where it's like
Have you seen the new one?
no, where the cast
Oh.
is the
Oh.
main character. Like you
Yeah.
got Zach, you got Slater, you got Kelly, you got I forgot Screech. You got 5-6 people that are focused in on as the main characters. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like with something like Clarissa Explains It All, where literally like she's the main character. You don't
Yeah.
even remember her brother's name. Like the fuck was her brother's name? Or the guy that would come, or her parents, or maybe it was the guy that would always like climb it. He had a ladder just outside their house, and her window was always open. Bam, very 90s in a suburban white neighborhood. They left the windows unlocked. Who gives a fuck? Like, but you look at something like that, and I'm like, I don't care about this character. And that's what I feel about movies. Like, if you were watching a movie and it's focusing in, let's say you're watching Rush Hour, it's focusing in on Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. And then randomly, for 30 minutes in the movie, you're watching like the life of Don Cheadle's character.
Yeah.
And it's like 30 minutes where it's like they're giving you backstory and context and showing you like every little thing he did. You'd be like, and then afterwards, it just stops doing that and goes back to following Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan for the
Yeah.
rest of the movie. And you're like, what the fuck
Yeah,
was up
that's
with the
why
Don Cheadle
I
segment?
had asked you, did you watch the new Saved by the Bell? Because it's very, very,
Uh-huh.
very, very, very woke. And the thing is, I wasn't mad about it. Like the first season, I'm like, okay, cool, you start to get used to it. The second season pissed me off because there was a certain
Yeah.
character, and I was like, okay, and then I was like, no, don't do it, 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 and they did it, and I'm like, this makes no sense. She literally was in the episode
What'd they
of
do?
like one. Um, all right. First of
Just
all,
say it.
like
Like
this.
nobody's watching that show.
No, they like the show. Trust me, the show is good, but it pissed me off when they did it. Like I said, the story is like around like it's like Saved by the Bell. The main girl, the Hispanic chick, is nice. But anyway, there's the girl who's a trans actually in real life, but you can't really tell. Even though I already knew who the freak it was, I'm like, this person looks familiar. And there's part of the cast. I'm like, okay, cool. She's actually seemed like she's the main character, but she's not. But she actually, or he, whatever you want to call it, the person makes the show. But it's interesting and it's good how they did it, and it's still like with the old cast. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now she has friends. One of her friends is a gay girl, and but she doesn't come until later on in the first season. So it's like, oh hey, this is my gay friend, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then next thing you know, in the next season, she ends up being in the main cast. And then one of the girls, like the black girl from the first season, who was straight with a dude, you know what I'm saying, nothing, whatever, whatever. Next thing you know, the gay girl turns her. I guess she came out,
Uh
and
huh.
it pissed me off because the entire show she was going after dudes and stuff like that. She was
Yeah.
doing this, and then the other girl that was gay wasn't even like a main character at all. And when
Mm.
they did it, it was like they could have did it with anybody else. How come it couldn't be another girl? Why it had to be this girl?
Right.
Because it didn't make any sense at
Right.
all. But it was like I tried to tell you guys. Think about it. I was watching the show. It got a trans girl, got a gay girl. It got the main cast or the original cast, and they got this. I was watching it, but season two, I feel like it was forced. The
Yeah.
first season it was organic, and I'm looking like, what the heck are they doing?
Yeah. It's just
So yeah,
like that, but that's like my main quarrel with shows, with TV shows. Like you talk to people and they're like, "Oh, I like it because it goes on and on and on and on and on," and
yeah,
I'm like, "Yeah, but you're watching like an 8 hour movie that's like mediocre, and there's some good parts in there. When you can concise that down or condense it down into condense it down to something more concise. I think is what I meant to say. Um, into like a 2 hour movie, and every point of the movie or every beat of the movie is good
yeah,
instead of like the thing that pisses me off more than anything when somebody's talking about a show they like, they're like, "Oh man, the third episode is awesome," and I'm like, "Okay, so the first 2 hours is a waste of time, so I shouldn't watch it." And they're like, "No, no, no, you got to watch it because it's like, what if you just said it sucked or that it was not interesting or it was like just to set up characters?" It's like, dude, movies. That's what I hate about shows because movies can set up a character, a backstory, a plot point in the first 5-10 minutes. Shows spend 40 minutes to do it. The first two episodes, episode and a half, is like, and then there's a cliffhanger like, oh, there's a guy, you don't know who it is. Now we got to do his fucking backstory in the second episode for 40 minutes. It's like, God damn.
yeah. I
I
get.
hate shows for that reason.
I think like what if, like I said, because it's kind of like that, but I feel like it makes sense considering every episode is a different universe. Besides, like
Yeah,
whenever something happens, so I feel like you would have to understand what the heck is going on, so you would realize where they get into. You know?
yeah. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. And to me, it's like an overarching storyline from basically the beginning of the MCU to now. And that makes sense. Um, but as far as like the TV show, the reason I
Yeah,
liked WandaVision is because of the way they shot it, where it was like a
yeah.
60s, a 70s, a 80s, a 90s, and then like a modern day show. And I was like, oh, that's cool
Malcolm in
with
the Middle type stuff.
like the 5 episode concept. Yeah. And then it was like Modern Family was like
Yeah,
the last one, you know? That was a very interesting, cool concept of the way they shot it. And there was some interesting, cool things happening. Like, damn, like she just got pregnant, but damn, what the fuck? The kids are fucking 15. You know, it's
yeah,
like the dude from another cinematic universe that's like not even MCU is here. Like, what the fuck? You know, it was just
yeah,
interesting things happening. And then it's like the way I feel with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where I'm like, okay,
yeah.
didn't care about that too much. Loki, most of the episodes were okay. Like I liked the first two episodes, and then the second, third, and fourth I think were like whatever. Or third, fourth, and fifth was like okay, and then I think it was like the sixth episode or whatever the last episode. I was like, oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would have rather seen a movie close, like building up the story, right? Because
Mm.
man, I feel like I need to spoil Loki right now because it's just irritating. But it's like there were so many things. Like you said, Loki was very cliffhangery, like with a
Yeah.
lot of cliffhangers. Because, dude, it's like this would happen, and then it'd be like, oh, TVA, what's that? And then like the second episode was like, oh, this is what the TVA is, and they explain it in the first 2 seconds, and you're like, okay. And then you're watching this thing, and then you're like, oh, there's another Loki running around, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay. And then it's like you find out who it is, and you're like, ah, I bet you didn't expect it to look different, huh?
Yeah.
And you're like, Okay, and then it's like then they're trapped on like this fucking whatever,
Loki Island.
and then
I guess.
yeah, they're trapped on this area, and it's like, bruh, you mean Loki's love interest is himself?
Yeah,
What the fuck? I don't get it. But then it's like the last episode. I was like, damn, they could have just cut to this, man. Like
yeah,
the first 4 episodes could have been like the first 30 minutes of a movie.
yeah,
Like I understand what they're doing, but then like it literally that's what's so annoying about Loki because I liked it, but then it just like the whole thing is a build up to that speech, and that speech is the end. That's like if you watched a movie where most of the movie, like the first, like it's an hour and a half movie, right? The first hour and 15 minutes or 10 minutes is just a slow ass weird build up to a villain monologue, dialogue, and then the movie ends before the final battle. That's what Loki felt like to me.
yeah,
That's what it felt like, and that's like a five. Like if you watch the episodes, it's like 5 hours.
yeah.
If you watched an hour and a half movie that ended like that, you'd be pissed off. But everybody's like, "Oh, can't wait for this second season." It's like, why? How about just make a movie? Just make a fucking movie.
I think why they did it. I realized why they did it because when they made the shows, like I said, it's every other week. It's like they want you to watch it when it first
Yeah.
comes out because it
No,
builds
I
up
mean
and
I get
usually the
that.
movie's released. You see what I'm saying? Like Thor or
Yeah.
even a new show, what Miss Marvel when that comes out, it's gonna like build up to another movie. I think probably when that's over, maybe Black Panther, Wakanda Forever or whatever they call it, is gonna come
Uh
out.
huh.
So yeah,
No,
it's like
and
they want you to watch and then lead up. So yeah.
but dude, I stand by the fact that if R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, if he didn't pass away, we wouldn't have
Yeah.
got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like that would have been Black Panther and the White Wolf. I promise you, I bet we would have got that show instead. You
Yeah,
know?
or they probably would have been more in detail. Cause even like that little clip, when what's her name? Not Koye, the other one. I think she looked good. The other one that was with them that came to see him, she
Uh huh.
looks good, man. That lady fine. But
You like, dude? There was a
pro-
TikTok where it was like she was like, in I forget which movie. It was probably Black Panther, but like she's like, I thought you said you liked the bald head, and he's like, no, it's like. I, I'm just grabbing skin. It's weird, right? And he's like, I thought you liked the bald head, but then now you don't like it because I have tattoos. And they're just like doing stupid voices. Like me and Tatiana joke about that shit all the time. But nah, yeah, she does look good. She does look good. You know, I
she
got a
look good
got a little bit of a thing. There's a little bit of a thing for
for an
the
African.
African woman.
For an African.
Dude, it was funny because I like the movie Avatar, right? And Tatiana was joking around. She was just like, or I was talking. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't talking with Tatiana, but oh yeah. Because I was like, yeah, watch. I was like, man, it's such a good movie. It really impacted me like back in 2009. Um, and she goes, yeah, you watched that movie and saw the white dude get with the African chick, and you're like, dude, I'm gonna be like Jake. Hey, Jake Sully, yeah, bro, that's me. Haha, one with the
Yeah.
people. One with the people. Bogong Gazetsi, eh? But nah, man. I think we would have got, and I say that all the time. I'm like, damn, Chadwick, come on, bro, come back to life. Love me back to
Shout out
life.
to Zoe Zeldana, by the way, because I'll make sure I
Oh
looked
yeah,
it up. You know, she's in 4 of the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time. She's in Avatar and Endgame.
yeah. Endgame, Avatar,
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Oh, she wasn't in the regular Avengers. Never mind, she was in three. But that's still freaking nuts to think about. Like, be like, yo, I was in the top 2 movies ever. Like
Yeah,
that's like a resume. Like, oh shoot, like they can just look you up.
yeah.
Endgame,
You'd be
Avatar,
like,
like
yeah, maybe you
or
heard of it. Avatar. Yeah, I was in that highest grossing movie ever for like a long time. Oh yeah, Endgame. Yeah, I had a role in that movie as well.
and Chris Pratt was in Endgame. He was in Jurassic
Jurassic
World.
World, which did really good.
Uh, yeah. and that was about it. So yeah, two of
Yeah,
them.
dude,
Oh,
I am
Infinity
so
War. So yeah, he
yeah
got three.
yeah, dude, I
That's
am
awesome.
so hyped for Avatar: Way of the Water. It looks so fucking good, dude, and I'm like,
Ah.
I'm like, like dude, I've been waiting for 10 years. The second one was supposed to come out in 2012. Every year I look
Really?
it up. Is it coming out this year? And I just am
Oh
scrolling on
shit!
TikTok and I see a fucking I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see an ad for it. It's like Avatar: Way of the Water coming out December 2022, and I'm like,
I think December.
and what they basically did, from my knowledge, is James Cameron recorded the second, third, and fourth movie. Like that's what they were making. So when this one comes out, the next two should come out. Hopefully, not 10 years from now.
Probably for watching the metaverse or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna look like an Avatar person. There's actually
Exactly.
there's like a filter on either TikTok or Snapchat or something where it gives you like the Avatar look, and I'm like, damn, I look cool. But it's like I have a beard, like like I have an Avatar face, but my beard still comes through, and I'm like, like nobody has facial hair in that universe, so that's kind of
Like
strange.
yeah.
I'm like, like I'd have to shave, but oh well. Man,
So
I'm gonna
yeah,
watch
yeah.
Avatar again. I gotta watch it again.
Like the longest movie, like you can watch everything before. Like what if it's Spider Man?
I know, right? Like I could watch No Way Home and all of What If, uh, like in the same amount of time it would take me to watch the director's cut, like definitive edition of Avatar, which I have. Hold on one second. Let me check on the girls. Like entertain the audience.
Entertainment. So yeah, guys. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Like I said, it was good. It was great. Like I said, it was great. Like I was interested in the whole time. There was no boring moment at all. It was just seeing what No Way Home, seeing what If, seeing like all this build up, seeing Loki, seeing everything, and I'm like, oh shoot, like they gonna go crazy. Like I expected so much, but I guess that was my fault. But it wasn't my fault because what they've been doing for us has been so great and amazing. Even seeing in WandaVision, I'm looking like, whoa, that happened in WandaVision. If this happened in Loki, if this happened in What If, Multiverse of Madness is gonna be crazy. But it was crazy. Uh, but it just wasn't like it didn't have that. Oh my gosh! It had a moment, but it wasn't like, oof. So yeah, but I still recommend anybody to see it. I don't know where it is right now. Highest grossing films. I don't know how much money it made. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think the first Doctor Strange did good. Let me see what's up, guys. Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness is 191 right now of all time. It's at $552 million. Dang, dang! Within 2 weeks, it has already beat like Mission Impossible 2, Ted, X Men Apocalypse, Cinderella, Madagascar. Dang, the one in front of it is The Day After Tomorrow. Oh shit, Ready Player One is up here too. Wow, that's not bad though. And they talking about movie theaters are dead, bruh. Shout out to AMC, man. We still here. So yeah, yeah. I was talking to the people like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is ranked 191 grossing films of all time, and within 2 weeks.
191.
Yeah, like already
Damn.
in 2 weeks. Like the one in front of it
Didn't
is The Day After Tomorrow.
that one? Have you seen that movie? Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was a weird one.
It was good. It was the one behind it is funny. I was telling him that like the one right up under at 192 is Ted.
That is funny. But
You freaking Ted.
man, didn't okay. So Titanic was number one. James
Hold on, hold
Cameron.
on. Let me go. Let me go. Let me.
Then Avatar surpassed it. James Cameron again.
Yeah.
And then didn't Endgame beat Avatar?
It did, but they put it back out and it's actually on top. Like I think they did it on purpose. So
Yeah,
Avatar is actually still number one now, and Endgame is two. Then Titanic is three.
yeah, okay. Because I was hearing that like No Way Home was like
I can
blew
see the
all of
link
that
I
out of the
put
water.
through
I
the
was like,
chat,
what the fuck?
so you can see it in another tab if you want.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but like,
there you go.
all right, but yeah, with that, it's like there was a clip that I saw of Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know who that is? The physicist.
No.
All right, so he was he what he likes to do is watch movies and then reach out to directors and tweet about like the scientific accuracy of certain scenes.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Titanic, and he bumped into James Cameron, and he was like, James, with the movie Titanic, the night sky over the Titanic was not correct. Like where they were in the in the ocean, where they were on the planet at the time the Titanic sank. If you look up, the stars that were shown would not be the stars that were actually there at that time. Like he's just kind of like making
Yeah.
conversation or whatever, and kind of put it out online and stuff like that. And James
Yeah.
Cameron, very highest grossing movie of all time, asshole level, was just like, yeah, it's with the highest grossing movie of all time. So I don't think anybody gives a crap. He goes, oh yeah, he was like, it it grossed over like however many billions of dollars, like a bill. How much did it gross?
Two 2.2 billion.
Yeah, he goes, well, it grossed over $2.2 billion. Do you think it would have made more money if the night sky was accurate? Like it was very much like, do you think it would have made a considerable difference if I had the correct sky? And it's
Like
like,
people, that'd be funny.
yeah,
Like people would be like,
yeah, like
"Oh man,
he,
that guy sucks." Like,
they were like, man, fuck this movie. Like Titan, man, fuck Leo. Like his whole career's over. Like, can you imagine? Because like, how old was Leonardo in that movie
young
when
as a
that came out?
motherfucker, man. When did this movie come out? It came out in 1997.
97, and Leo was how old?
Uh, how old is he now? Let me see.
He was born in 74, so he would have been 23
Dang,
in
Leo.
97. Can you imagine being 23 years old and the highest grossing movie of all time?
And still didn't get no dang Oscar until later, years later. The movie
God
got
damn,
nominated for
man.
everything, but he didn't get nothing for
Right. You probably go to Kate Winslet. She probably got an Oscar for her fucking showing her tits.
it. Oh my god.
Kate Winslet was,
Hey,
yeah, Kate
so
Winslet
did
was
Halle Berry.
70, born in 75. Hey, what movie? Oh, yeah, wasn't she in James Bond?
Hardball. I think it was Hardball.
She shows her tits in Hardball.
She
Isn't
was
that the one with Hugh
going
Jackman?
going
No,
in
that's Swordfish.
Hardball.
Man, that's another one. Maybe I need to watch Hardball shit. Dum, dum,
It's a
dum,
sad movie
dum,
from what I
dum,
remember.
dum, dum. And dude, oh, Kate Winslet is a Libra. Cool. She was born October 5th. It's 1975. She was 22 when she was in the highest grossing movie of all time. Like, bruh,
Meh,
bruh. Bruh.
meh.
Bruh. But
That
yeah,
is nuts, man.
like, dude, I'm 28. Imagine
You
6
set for
years ago,
life.
I was in the highest grossing movie of all time. Dude, I'd
Don't they
have
still
a
get like
big swinging
bonuses?
dick if that was me. I'd be like, dude, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, $2.2 billion, man. Look at the revenue. Look. My skills can generate in the marketplace. Look at me. I'm amazing. A lot of people got rich because of
Well,
me.
I want to know how many Leonardo has in the top 100 when I
Uh,
really think of it like that.
I know, right?
Oh, Black Panther was 13 the all time. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's
It
funny.
beat Harry Potter. All of the Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Dang, Frozen 17. This is really good, man. I like looking at this stuff because a lot of people will be like, oh, Jurassic Park was 31.
Mm-hmm.
Transformers: Age of Extinction beat freaking Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
What the heck? Oh heck no, man.
that's why Michael
I
Bay just be
mean,
making the same crap.
hey, that Beauty and the Beast movie was good. That was number 18. I remember seeing that in Dolby Cinema, shot at the AMC. That movie was good.
Hmm.
And No Way Home is actually number 6 of all time. So
Yeah,
yeah, hey, yeah, James. Suck on that, James. You don't like today or time holla. But number 6, man. Let's go. It beat Jurassic World, man. The Lion King, the Avengers, all that. Let's go. My boy Tom Holland. When they said movie theaters was dead.
right,
Ooh, ooh,
right. And I'm still
James.
wait. I'm still waiting for that AMC stock to go up. Like, god damn, I need that shit to hit like $1,000 a stock.
Hey, you already know what time it is, bro. Too many people gonna make money.
Yeah,
It's gonna do it when they least expect it.
it's gonna
It's all
do it
good.
when they and then they're
When
gonna
they gotta
shut down
pay,
your ability to trade to sell out. Damn,
they
my
gonna do it.
dude, I promise you, dude, my fucking crypto account is just tanking, dude.
Yeah.
So
And you
cheap.
heard about that stable coin, bro? Like they said the stable coin like went under $1, dude. Like that jump was crazy.
Yeah,
That Terra, it went from $100 to
dude,
literally 0.001. I don't know if
dude.
you heard about it.
The fucking Doge Elon Mars, 185 million is what I have. $87.
Dang.
I could go to fucking 400 million.
It's
Like
just time to load up.
350, 60 million. I could literally do that
Yeah.
right now. I should be like, there's been nothing but trash. Like, bye. But
I
look,
hate that it's the time I don't have money because I'll be buying like I would have bought some sandbox because it's like $1, some mana, some polygon, all that stuff. Shout out to all those cryptocurrencies, like I said, not financial advice, but obviously when you talk about the metaverse and blockchains and all the other stuff, those make sense with sandbox, mana, and
dude,
polygon. So
for $90, I can get another 185 million.
yeah,
It's like,
and
bruh,
Sheba went down too. Junkie's nuts.
dude,
So yeah, guys.
dude, for real. But
So
even
yeah,
my Shiba is still worth way more. Like 14 million for $166. Like I have 10 times as many, and it's worth half as much.
yeah,
It's like that's why that's the coin I need to fucking blow up, the one that I got the most of. You know.
yeah.
But like I look at my fucking Robinhood, I'm like AMC is like, dude, you're like
They. That's
cheating,
why
bro.
people buying it because it's like
11
they know
bucks.
what's going on.
It's
They
11
say I ain't
bucks.
trying to get sued, guys, but it got to be some stuff going on. They got to be messing, manipulating something, man. That
Oh, they do. They're the market makers, the market movers. That's like a real thing.
yeah. So whenever they what they call it synthetic shares or whatever,
Uh huh.
allegedly, like I said, ain't trying to get sued. Uh, whenever they have the bottles back, we gonna be rich, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Something that I need to get is, dude, XRP is 40 cent.
Yeah,
Now's the time to buy with 40
I don't
cent.
have Uphold.
Uphold.
I
What do you
think
mean?
that's the only place you can buy it. I think that's the exchange. The only place you can buy it right now is on Uphold.
Yeah, but what
That's
you
what
do
it is.
is, so if you look right here, on the thing, right next to the map, Exodus, right? That's a
Exodus.
wallet. So on Exodus, what you could do is you can go on like Coinbase or something, buy Stellar or XLM or another like cheap coin or
I got
whatever,
Exodus. Yeah.
or Cardano or Bitcoin. You could, I would choose a less expensive coin like Stellar or something. So you can basically, let's say you put like 300, 400 bucks on another coin that's like cheap. You can buy that on Coinbase, transfer that into your
Oh,
Exodus
the
wallet.
central wallet. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
that's what I do. Like I'll buy Cardano, buy XLM or something, and then transfer that into my wallet, and then exchange XLM for XRP. That's how I'm getting it right now.
Okay. I don't know why
You
the heck
know?
I've been thinking about it. I had a freaking decentralized wallet for a minute and I forgot all about that. I've been doing other
Yeah.
coins like the low freaking coins is not on the thing, and I forgot all about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So it's like something like Exodus. That's what I use. You know. So I'll buy like Cardano and then move it over. Which,
Yeah.
honestly, thinking about doing some of that. I mean, with 40 XRP 40 cent, I'm thinking about doing it.
Hey,
Like, why not? Buy like $300 worth. I mean, or like here, look, 0.40 times 400. No,
you'll get like
divided
800
by
probably.
400. Nope. It's
Oh
what am I
no,
doing? $400
it would be 400, 1,000
divided
in
by
coins.
0.40. Yeah, 1,000. I was doing it backwards. I was doing 0.40 divided by 400, which is stupid. Um, so it's like, yeah, 400. Yeah, you'd get 1,000 coins, you know. And then, dude, at 40 cent, you spent $400. If whenever the lawsuit or whatever happens, even if it goes to something like $5, that's 5,000 coins, $5,000 off of 400. You know,
Yeah,
and that's even if it goes to something low like $5. You know, and again, that's kind of based off of the lawsuit and stuff like that. Again, not financial advice, but it's like that's where I'm kind of thinking. You know, where it's like get a few thousand of those. You know, while they're 40 cent.
that's why it sucks. Cause like I said, I don't got money, bro. Like I will be
Yeah.
loading up because I know what to get. Cause even before the market went down, you see where stuff was, and it's like it's gonna go back obviously when the market goes up. But I'm like, no, bro, I gotta get some more bread, man. So
That's why I'm
yeah,
glad we're going into peak season at work. Like, dude, my next check better be fat as fuck, or I'm gonna be so upset. Like,
oh, real quick, did you get that the gas credit thing?
mm-mm.
I got it.
What is that?
The state is giving people like $250 for like the
Oh, like
full
from
cap on
Gas
gas.
South and shit, like for natural gas.
Like no, not like gas in the house, like for like the gas because they know the gas price has been high.
Oh,
So
oh
the state
yeah.
is giving out $250.
Oh, cool. No, I don't think I got that. Or if I didn't get it, I hadn't got it yet. If they are giving it. What's been cool is at my job, I got like associate of the month or whatever. So I got like a $50 gift card. You know where
Yeah.
that's going. And then because they were doing this incentive to because I think so I worked like 12 hours the other day, and then I volunteered to work even longer. So I did like
Hmm.
13 hours, 13 and a half hours on Wednesday. And for that, they gave me like a $50 gas card. So I've gotten like 100 bucks, $150 extra
Okay.
from my job over the last couple of days. And then I got perfect attendance last month, so I got another $25. So it's like my
Nice.
job helping me out. And I've been working so many fucking hours. And then overtime, it's just like Memorial Day's on Monday. Shout out
Yeah.
Memorial Day. If you're listening to this on Patreon, that's where everybody leaves because I mentioned Patreon. Um,
We seen
like
enough.
yeah, it's like hour and 17 minutes. Like, oh, he's promoting himself again. Fuck. But like, shit. But like, I'm glad I'm going into peak season because I'm just like, oh yeah, shit, might as well. Ha 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 ha.
Like
hundred
what's gonna
bucks here,
happen?
200
The
there.
market is
Yeah.
gonna go up during peak season. Like so, like all the
No,
money
no, no.
we
I'm
get,
saying like right
we're
now
gonna
is
have to pay
peak
like the.
season.
Oh, okay.
The premium, the premium price. But no, it's
Yeah.
like, and then yeah, like I talked about, and I'm once we're past this, because uh, as far as like what we got going on with our debts and stuff like that, once we're past that, I'll probably talk a little more in depth about like what's been going on, what I did,
Yeah.
um, over the last couple of years financially. But man, I'm I'm perfectly happy with the way things are going. And once I get these things cleared up, oh, dude, it's on. Like, once I get these debts out from underneath me, bruh, it's on.
I'm
We're
excited
gonna
for
go
you,
so
dude.
fucking hard on a lot of this stuff. Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
y'all be on
excited
the
too,
lookout for
cause like
James,
again,
man.
yeah, y'all
Big
be on the
things coming.
lookout.
Yeah.
Motherfucker making movies out here. No, and but yeah, I got that stabilizer coming for the phone, so like I'll be able to get like
Stabilize.
some really smooth ass fucking shots, like with the fucking gimbal. I'm excited about it, dude. I'm so fucking excited. Y'all about to see some great things coming from the TikTok. 100,000 followers is 900 away.
It's like the people on TikTok think he's Chris Evans or Chris Pratt or Seamus or something.
Dude, someone said I look like Ryan Reynolds, and
No,
I'm like,
dude.
I'm like, well, here's the thing. you know, like, What we're not going to do is compare me to Van Wilder because I think we're just going to have, oh my God, just copious amounts of blow and have just, unprotected sex with hookers.
Great impression.
I mean, that's what he says. He says that in Waiting. To his mom, like his mom. He's like, man, dude, you and your mom are fucking crazy. And he's like, oh, just copious amounts of cocaine and unprotected sex. But no, so many people say I look like so many people, and I'm like, I guess that's a
Hey,
good
no.
thing, but I am myself, so
Like I said,
I look
three
like me.
people is them, bro. Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, and James.
The Great White. Dude, like people will stitch that or something and just be like, "Look at him, he's racist. He thinks he's the greatest white person.
Yeah, like they chased him. He said,
Like the great white people are better than every,
yeah, like
He's like the
he,
great superiors. It's like, whoa,
yeah.
what the fuck?
He
Like,
thinks white
whoa,
people. Yeah.
whoa, you lost me there with your hip young lingo, son. But no, nah. I mean, when it comes down to the cinematic universe and stuff like that, I wish they would just get back to releasing a movie every year or a couple movies every year. But I mean, I think they're having like a lot of success with the shows because the production, the cost is probably way cheaper to make each episode than it is to make a big, huge $100 million budget, and then the amount of people that are buying in to the subscription service,
Yeah,
Disney Plus, they're getting so much more. They're getting the Marvel shows. They're getting all of their favorite Disney shows. Like they're getting all this stuff that classic
yeah.
Disney. I mean, they're getting a big bang for their buck. And then on top of that, they're able to really easily market the Marvel shows. And again, they're probably way cheaper to make than the movies.
And I like it because, like I said, it helps when you're looking forward to a movie. Like, imagine if we didn't have no TV shows before, like No Way Home or um, like the Doctor Strange or anything.
Yeah.
We'd have
And
been like, oh shit, it's a huge gap. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I mean that gap was kind of COVID, like everything was kind of halted, like big productions and stuff like that was like halted a lot. So, I guess that makes sense. But it's one of those like, okay, y'all
I think
shot WandaVision.
WandaVision came out when during that time, and everybody was like, "Oh shoot, well we ain't got nothing else to do but watch it." That's why I
Mhm.
believe that show was so good because it was like, "Oh shoot, it's Marvel. We want to go to the movies, but we can't." And then we were just chilling.
Yeah, like,
Uh, I mean, that show was great.
oh, I was like, what the fuck is that noise? It's a duck whistle. Like, wing, wing. Like, that's what I'm hearing downstairs. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? But, but yeah, it's like, yeah, you're right with the shows. Like, there would have been that huge gap. And I do agree because I didn't watch WandaVision. Like, I got started on like the fourth week. So it's like the first three episodes were already out. So I just watched those back to back. And then even
Yeah,
Tatiana was like not a fan of like the first two where it's like I Love Lucy and shit like that, like those older shows. And then but when it got to more modern shows like Malcolm in the Middle, stuff like that, that's when she was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad they changed up the style because I was not feeling like those first episodes." And I go,
yeah.
I was just because of the way it was shot. Like they shot it like the Dick Van Dyke Show or like I Dream of Jeannie or
Uh,
some shit.
yeah, Genie. Yeah,
Very like 50s, 60s. Like
I Love Lucy was one too.
yeah, I Love Lucy too. Like when Vision comes home, he's like, ah,
V.I.O.
Wanda.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good, man.
like I
And
felt
they got
like
an award too.
WandaVision. Yeah, WandaVision was very cool. Like the way they shot it, and I was like, oh, that's a really really cool thing. Um, And that one, it was interesting because each episode wasn't like a cliffhanger. There were cliffhanger elements where you're like, huh, what was that weird thing? But it
Yeah,
was just like each episode was like beginning, middle, end, very concise. And then at the end of it, there was like a big twist where it's like, oh yeah, the whole time this
yeah.
person was there for a reason. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And it wasn't like slap you in the face with it. It was like it wasn't like a ooh, this person's being nefarious and weird like the whole time. No, it was
yeah,
like you did not expect it, and then when it happened, you're like, oh shit, what? That's crazy.
yeah,
Oh shit, what? That's crazy right there, man.
yeah. That show was good, man. I like all of it. Like the storytelling, like you said, the different elements of the episodes, um, and like a lot of people that if you didn't watch what the heck was going on, like in Captain Marvel or anything else, they'd be like, "Well, who is that?" I love that they called back to the characters that you seen before, and it was like, "Oh shoot, that's who that is." Like Monica Rambeau, like
Yeah,
knowing that her mom died, like and stuff like that, and then just seeing all of that, like, oh, that's the little girl that was in the movie that Captain Marvel was with. I thought that was just awesome.
yeah. That was like really cool elements there, and then they actually did something like that too with Spider-Man, where they were like, "Oh yeah, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is in Iron Man 2."
Oh, that's the little kid. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, they were saying like the when he lands and then the little kid goes "Beep," like that with
Yeah,
the Iron Man mask on at the what is it? The Stark Expo.
yeah.
They're saying like that was Spider-Man or that was Peter Parker as a kid. And then that's kind of like a they probably didn't plan that, but then they could easily just go back and be like, "Yeah, that was him." And now it's canon. And it's just like
Yeah,
a cool like, "Oh shit, they thought of everything." And it's
yeah.
like, "Nah, back in 2007, they weren't thinking that was goddamn Peter Parker."
That's awesome, dude. Like, just the storytelling is good. And I even heard something about Iron Man where they were saying like his right arm was always getting effed up in every single movie.
Mhm.
And I like went back and seen some stuff, and I was like, dang, like you already knew what was about to happen. And they storytell it so well, like all those years. Thinking about what it was 2008, and then
Yeah.
now I think that came out in what was it 20
19,
what 8 19,
2018 for Endgame.
and just knowing that build up, like every single thing was just genius. So
So basically, what they were saying is like his right arm kept getting fucked up. So it was just kind of like he was like they were kind of like alluding to the fact that it's like the put the glove on his right hand.
yeah, that's what was
Oh,
cool
okay.
about it. Yeah, everything about it is like it just led up to that moment where it was like they kind of teased it, even though if they didn't know what the heck they was gonna do back then, but how they did it, it made sense. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they knew they was gonna do it the whole time. Like even like the storytelling when like Thor had that dream or something, when Captain America's like, "Oh, you could have saved us," and then I don't know if you remember that part in the movie. He was like, "You could have saved us all," and then they kind of told you what was gonna happen anyway. Then
Oh, which dream sequence
I think I don't know if it was Loki
was?
or I think no Wanda had touched him with like some weird power, and then
Oh,
Tony
oh
had like the
yeah,
dream, yeah,
like
and
oh
Thor
yeah,
also
because
had a
it's like
dream as
every
well.
yeah,
But
because
yeah,
Thor went back to was like in Asgard, and it was just like what the fuck's going on, and everybody was weird, and then. Tony's dream was like everybody. That was Age of Ultron. So like Tony's dream was everybody around him was like dead, all his friends and stuff. And then it's like you like he Thor or whatever in the dream or somebody in the dream did come up and say that. Yeah.
yeah, Steve said it, which is interesting considering those were like the last two that was fighting pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh, so I love how they like played off of that, like oh everybody's dead, and it's just basically them two, and uh, Captain America telling Tony like oh you could
Oh
have saved
shit.
us.
I'm sorry to cut you, but like
Oh,
that
go
with
ahead.
that, it's basically Wanda was showing him like a different multiverse universe.
Yeah,
Like if
which is awesome.
like one of the like when he's like one of the scenarios that where they lost to Thanos.
Yeah,
That's what she showed him.
I would love to see that again. It's probably on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because the thing is when she shows Thor the image, Thor then goes and like recreates it in like that pool. Um and basically is able to see like oh a little bit of what Doctor Strange would have saw or Wanda could see because it seems like Wanda's like super powerful too, like even more powerful or maybe not more. I don't know. I think she is of Doctor Strange.
yeah, as far as right now, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I
That's
know Doctor
why
Strange
even
could
in the
really do.
trailer, he went to her and was like, "What do you know about the multiverse?" Like it's in the trailer. That's what he says.
Yeah,
And then she says,
yeah,
"Well,
because like
Diz had
she
his theory."
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, what would you say this episode has been about?
Been about the multiverse and the different MCU topics and stuff like that.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, guys, that scene is on YouTube, so you can go and check it. It's called Death of the Avengers, Tony Stark's vision. If y'all want to know what we're talking about, and the Thor one, you can probably type the same thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Thor's vision or whatever. Thor's vision. Vishan Jaharvis, like, hey, girl, put them kids to bed. Hey, girl, put them kids to bed. I'm gonna give you another one. But yeah, basically touching base all things kind of Marvel as of right now. I do still need to watch What If. Do still need to watch No Way Home and Multiverse and Hawkeye and something
Every
else
single freaking show,
and Night
but then
Moon
like
and Morbius and
Thor's gonna come up before he sees any of them. Like, dude,
and I'll
he's
go
so far
watch Thor.
behind him.
And I'll go watch
Like,
Thor. Like that'll be fine.
you gotta watch everything. At least the movie, like at least No Way Home and Doctor
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you let me borrow it, I'll watch it.
It sounded like you lagged, but you
Oh, yeah,
did.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like,
Like, I was like, yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, it looks like you lagged.
Everybody in the car that's like could be listening to this just audio version is like, man, dude, shut the fuck up. Like they just wrecked the car into the bridge.
Oh my god.
There was another podcast I was listening
Did
to,
you?
and
Yeah.
sometimes they're like, it's a popular show, so they ask sometimes like, hey, what are you doing right now while listening to this episode, right? And people will write in like, oh yeah, right now I was actually like, you guys. Funny enough, you guys were talking about shitting while I was taking a shit, stuff like that. And he goes, man, I can only. And someone like said it. He was like, man, I can only imagine. There's probably people out there that are listening to some dumbass thing we said, maybe busted out laughing, wrecked their car, died, and our podcast
Oh
is just
god.
playing in the fucking background. Like we're going on and on about Splinter Cell, like while
I
they're
hope not, guys. Be
dude.
safe.
Be safe out there. Even if you think it's funny, man, keep your eyes open.
Yes.
But man,
Turn that booty around.
turn that booty around. Hell yes. This has been episode 19, talking all things Marvel.
Marvel.
Patreon.com/Panda Media. I said it before you could close out, motherfucker. You probably left like a whole, hour and 31 minutes ago, so it's okay. You probably didn't hear that. Audience member.
It's funny. Episode 19, Avengers came out. Endgame came out in 2019. So, kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. All right, so check us out. Patreon episodes come out on Monday. Free feeds comes out on Friday. So check them out there. Start jumping in the comments. Like if you were listening to an episode and you think it's good, think it's interesting, think it's maybe you got a take on what you think the next movie is going to be about or what the next big thing is, Marvel related. Jump in the comments. We want to talk about it. Be sure to
Perfect.
love each other. Perfect. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Isn't that like a Street Fighter thing?
Yeah.
Like
Perfect.
you get a comment, it's like perfect.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I'll be saying that at work, and I'm like, people are just like, why are you saying that? I'm like, I think it's a Street Fighter thing. I can't fucking remember. Like if you do a perfect combo, it'll be like perfect. It'll just say it,
Perfect.
like yell it. Perfect.
Yeah. Toasty.
Toasty. And dude, it was so funny because I was talking to somebody on break, and I was like, we were talking about Mortal Kombat, and I go, yeah, the dude like toasty, and they're like, he's like toasty. What the fuck are you saying? And I'm like, that's what the guy says. He says toasty. And then this dude was coming up that I know is like big into games. I'm like, yo, the fucking when you uppercut somebody in Mortal Kombat, like the old ones, and the guy pops up in the fucking bottom right hand of the screen, what does he say? And he's like, dude, it sounds like he goes, yo-hee, right? Like he's like, I don't know what he says. And I go, he says toasty. I'm like, he says toasty. And the guy was like, you're fucking lying, dude. Like that's bullshit. And then like he goes inside, clocks in, and like I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, dude, it's toasty. I'm not looking it up because I know I'm right. And then the guy who was like, yo-hee, like he walked in, he walks back out, and he goes, he does say toasty, motherfucker. and then walks back inside. And I'm like, fucking proof is in the pudding, bro. Look it up. He says toasty.
Like,
I looked that shit up
well, you're right.
2009
You're right.
when Mortal Kombat 9 came out. When did 2011 or some shit? Or when did Mortal Kombat 9 come out?
I know we was in high school for sure. It had to be like 2009 or 2010.
2010 or
It
something.
had to be. So let me look. MK9, bro.
MK9.
2011. What the freak? Whoa, no
Nightwolf.
way.
Yeah, because it was over that
2011,
summer.
bro.
Yeah, because we were definitely in school for that. But it's like Nightwolf.
I used to love
Aaron
playing kick
Black.
y'all butt in that game.
Yeah, dude.
I was using the analog stick. Combos.
There's a guy that was at work named Joseph Black. I'm like, damn, that's a cool name. And every time I would see his name or whatever, I'd have to go like get an order from him. I'd be like, Aaron Black, because it made me think of
Aaron
MK2.
Black.
Did you just touch her booty?
No, I didn't touch her butt. I should have.
It's like, did she turn back around?
No, I was wondering when she gonna come back in, but no.
Yeah, that's funny. But alrighty, man. I felt like it was a good episode. I always feel like it's a good episode, you know, and
Sure.
we're trying to cut back on the time period or the length a little bit, but turn that booty around.
That's why I should have told her like turn that video around.
Turn that booty around.
Oh,
Eh.
like
Um,
toasty.
Toast. You get uppercutted like in your like.
She's like up her
Fucking.
ass.
Oh my god.
No,
But
I'm just playing, guys.
everybody. Appreciate you showing up. Be sure to message the show, things like that. Stay happy, stay healthy. Reach out to your parents, your loved ones, your family, your friends. Tell them you love them. Tell them you just say something nice. Just randomly compliment some like people in your life that you care about, and just be good to each other. Stay safe out there. And yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Turn that booty around.
Perfect.